Students, welcome to our channel. In today's UPSC Toppers Answer Copy Analysis, we are going to discuss UPSC 2023 Topper All India Rank 1 Aditya Srivastava's Answer Copy. We will also discuss All India Rank 2 Animesh Pradhan's Answer Copy, and we'll be comparing their answers, how they have written for a single question, and we will try to have a look at their how much marks they are fetched in the UPSC mains examination. So today's question is going to be written into your GS paper 2 component of your syllabus international relations. So let's look at the question which has been asked here. In recent years, India's relationship with West Asia has evolved from the confines of geopolitics to the expanse of geoeconomics. Discuss. So the question in the directive is clearly visible, discuss, and it's a 10 marker question, and they have asked us to answer in 150 words. And whenever a 10 marker question is asked in the UPSC mains examination, we will be given maximum of 2 pages to write, friends. And if it is a 15 marker question, we will be given maximum of 3 pages to write. And let's look at the key component of the question which has been asked here is about West Asia, and they have asked to have a discussion about the evolving relationship from geopolitics to that of geoeconomics. And one key thing what we need to observe here is the directive, that is discuss. We know very well how to present our answers for discussion kind of questions. That is, we will have a variation in the body of the answer. In the body of the answer, we will be writing a clear, that is attacking the keywords in the first major component of the question, and in the second component in the body of the answer, we need to write about what are the challenges faced by that pertaining issue, and then we need to come out with a way forward before writing a conclusion. This is a variation we need to show in the body of the answer. But let's look at the structure of the answer, what they have written. Both of these toppers, that is All India Rank 1 Aditya Srivastava's answer copy, as well as All India Rank 2 Animesh Pradhan's answer copy, and let's have a comparative discussion and analysis of both of their answers today, friends. And as we know very well, this question is regarding West Asia, and let's look at how the structure of the answer they have written here. So both the toppers have written a clear structure of the answer. That is, if you look at their answers, friends, the Aditya Srivastava has usually have a habit of writing a crisp introduction to the core, and here in the introduction he has followed a specific current affairs based approach. He has two variations in his introduction, friends. One is a conventional strategy, second one is a current affairs based approach. So that approach he has followed for his international relations questions in introduction. Let's now look at All India Rank 2, that is Animesh Pradhan's answer copy, that is introduction, and he has also written an introduction, but it looks bit lengthy, but he has not written as a complete sentence. But there is one unique thing which he has done in his answer writing in the introduction, is the writing or starting the answer with a diagram, and that too it is catching the eye of the examiner very clearly, and you will be easily getting half a mark extra from Aditya Srivastava in this particular introduction. Okay, friends, let's now look at the body of the answer. So before writing the body of the answer, Aditya Srivastava has written an extra component here, that is addressing the evolving relationship. So he has talked about how was the relationship of India-USA earlier, and that too how it has changed in particular to geoeconomics, how it was before. He is talking about it. So that is something. If you look at All India Rank 2 Animesh Pradhan's total answer copy, he has not addressed the word evolving. So that is something, the temporal dimension he has not brought in after the introduction, because it has been clearly asked to discuss about the evolving relationship, which All India Rank 2 has missed it. Okay, so this is something All India Rank 1 has done very clearly, and he has respected the each and every segment of the question very clearly. So for that he will be getting extra half a mark to 1 mark here, friends. Okay, let's now look at the body of the question. Both the body of the, that is answer which has been addressed by the toppers, it has a subheading approach, and it will be having a point-wise approach. If you look at it, it will be clearly visible to you. That is, there is a subheading which is clearly visible, and then another subheading he has written, and then he has also written his answers in a point-wise format. Only thing is, he has listed almost like so many points. Both the toppers has written enormous points. If you look at for a 10 marker question, one thing what we need to understand is we need to write maximum of 10 points. Let's come to that, friends. If you look at all in the rank 1 Aditya Srivastava, and the body of the answer he has written exactly 6 plus 4 10 points, and that is something usually all in the rank toppers they will be doing this. And if you look at all in the rank 2, that is Animesh Pradhan, he has also written his answers in a point-wise manner, as I said before, and he has written 7 points in the first component of his subheading. In the second component, he has written extra almost like another 5 points. So he has written nearly 12 points. So he has also written enormous points, which is actually required for a 10 marker. Fine. Let's now look at the conclusion which has been written by both these toppers. Aditya Srivastava again has written a very crisp conclusion, and that is something he is practiced really very hard at this. And if you look at all in the rank to Animesh Pradhan, he has also written a crisp conclusion. Okay, friends, so now one thing which is very common about both these toppers is they are very clearly having a structure in their answer, and the structure of the answer is a proper introduction, body, conclusion, and the body of the answer, as usual, as we are discussing, they have written in a subheading come point-wise approach. Only thing today Aditya Srivastava has done extra is that he has respected the question which is asked clearly, and he has written an extended introduction just to address the word evolved as in the question. Let's now look at the extra things what is both of these toppers have done in this particular answer. As I said before, friends, one thing what we need to clearly do is we need to address the word directive, and both these toppers, if you look at, they have done it in a very clear manner, because whenever you write a discuss, you need to write especially the challenges. Even with this all in the rank 1 Aditya Srivastava has done, if you read this sentence clearly, yet the geopolitics are far from over. That means he started writing about the challenges of what he has talking about in the first component of the question. So this is something which he has written. Only thing is way forward is missing. Way forward is something adding a temporal dimension to your question, friends. One thing is we know very well temporal dimension means time, that is past, present, future. Any issue which you are writing in the UPSC mains examination, if you could write the temporal dimension, you will be easily fetching extra marks from rest of the candidates. Only thing is it is very difficult to bring in all the questions which we are writing, and we should try to introduce that to the examiner maximum. And here if you look at all in the rank 1 Aditya Srivastava, he has respected the word evolved in the first component, and while coming to the temporal dimension, that is way forward, is a road ahead. What is the thing he has done is he has addressed the conclusion in a futuristic perspective. So he has almost like compromise, or he has given justification for the things what is written to be for the way forward in his conclusion. So that is something which he has done very differently, but overall he has justified the directives which is asked here. Let's now look at all India rank 2, that is Animesh Pradhan. Even if you look at here, friends, he has also written the challenges as issues here. So he has also respected the directives asked in the question. This is also something which is common with UPSC toppers, which will be missing with the rest of the candidates who are unable to clear the UPSC mains examination. Okay, let's now look at the conclusion. Again, he has also written the conclusion with a futuristic perspective, because he said that India must do something. So that is something a futuristic perspective. So both these toppers has added the temporal dimension in their answers, or they have also done one thing is addressing the directive with a way forward in the conclusion. So to respect the directives as in the question. So these are some things which we need to learn today, friends. Let's now come to the important marking component. So as I said already, both the toppers has done extraordinarily well when it comes to addressing the structure of the question, as well as giving the quality points when it comes to the number of the points as well. But the only thing which is missing in All India Rank 2 Animesh Pradhan's answer copy is that he has missed addressing the word evolved. For that he will be missing marks, but he has compromised it by coming with a creative technique of diagram. So if you look at one thing is the UPSC official mark sheet, I would say All India Rank 1 Aditya Srivastava will be fetching more marks. Reason being that since he has respected the question in a easy manner. One thing is All India Rank to Animesh Pradhan was unable to do is that he missed it, even though he came out with a creative technique. So the examiner will not be feeling very much happy to give that extra 1 mark, which All India Rank 1 Aditya Srivastava would have got whereas All India Rank 2 Animesh Pradhan would have missed it. That is, here this All India Rank 1 Animesh Pradhan roughly would have got 6.5 marks for this particular component. Since he has written 10 marks for the body of the answer, he would have got 5 marks, and for the introduction half a mark, and for the conclusion half a mark. So 5 plus 1 6, and the extra half a mark here, friends. So overall 6.5 marks. While coming to All India Rank 2 Animesh Pradhan's answer copy, he also would have got here half a mark, but while coming to the conclusion, he also would have got half a mark, and coming to the overall, that is the body of the answer which he has written here. So overall he has written 6 plus, that is 12 points. So for a 12 points, the body of the answer would maximum carry 5 to 6 marks only, friends. So they cannot award maximum marks to the body of the answer. So if you look at the overall marking component, he'll be getting 5 marks here, and then for the introduction, conclusion, another half a mark, that amounts to 6 marks, and another half mark for the creative component, that is the discretion left to the examiner who is evaluating this paper. So this half a mark, I feel, even though this All India Rank 2 has came out with a creative technique, since for not respecting the word evolved, he would be missing it, and he would have got 6 marks out of a 10 marker. Okay friends, let's now look at the marks, how much they have got really in the UPSC mains examination. That too we are discussing GS paper 2 component. In the GS paper 2 component, All India Rank 1 Aditya Srivastava has got 132 marks. If you look at All India Rank 2 Animesh Pradhan's marks in GS paper 2 component, he has got 127 marks. So he has missed it by almost like 5 marks. That means each question he would have missed by half a mark roughly, or some of the questions both of them would have performed better. Anyways friends, what is one thing today very important learning for us, which is we need to remember for answer writing, is whenever we write an answer, we need to come out with a proper structure of answer, that is introduction, body, conclusion, and the body of the answer can be varied according to the directives asked in the question. Since in this particular question the directives asked is discuss, both these toppers has done it in a wonderful and beautiful manner by writing the keywords first in the component of the question, second component challenges, and then the temporal dimension way forward separately or either in the conclusion itself. So this is something which we need to learn from this both All India Rank 1 and as well as All India Rank 2, because both of them are following something, means that is something which is going to work for us as well in the UPSC mains examination. And in the body of the answer, both of them are having subheading come point-wise approach, and both of them, if you look at it, they have used a lot of examples in their answer. This is something both the UPSC toppers will be doing genetically in their answers, and either examples, diagrams, and the temporal dimension and the futuristic conclusion, which is something which we have learnt extra today. So please keep learning these extra points whenever you are learning. Try adding up to your knowledge and try to practice this whatever you are learning whenever such kind of directives is coming in UPSC mains examination. And today one interesting thing which I wanted to discuss about All India Rank 2 Animesh Pradhan is that, friends, even though he has got All India Rank 2, I always before in the UPSC toppers careers, I said he deserved to be in the number 1 position also, because Aditya Srivastava, he was in service, and he has topped the examination All India Rank 1. Whereas if you look at Animesh Pradhan, he has cleared this examination in his first attempt, and that too, what is more interesting about him is especially the suffering which he has went through during his, especially after writing the mains exam. Before the interview, he lost his mother due to cancer, and this was reported after he topped the examination in Times of India newspaper, and his interview has been given very clearly. So the reason being why I wanted to discuss that is, there is something which we need to learn from this topper, friends. Additionally, if you look at this way, he has talked about his success in the examination. He said, I was emotional when I heard the news. I wanted to share this with my mother, but she is no more to hear this. My mother was my biggest motivator. Not only that, he has also talked about one important thing which is required for us also to learn and to clear this examination. So what he is telling is, if you progress towards your goal with determination and have a strong will to succeed, you can achieve your goal. Friends, what is one thing is very much interesting about this topper additionally as well is, he was actually working in Indian Oil Corporation and he has prepared for UPSC examination. That too, in his first attempt, he has got All India rank 2, and that too, we has looked at the quality of answer which he has written today. He has not differed so much with respect to All India rank 1, and that too, he is having more creativity compared to All India rank 1, which we have been usually telling in most of his answers discussion series also. And considering the emotional pain which he has went through, and even after topping the examination, the way he was humble, and he has clearly shared his experience with all of us, which is something which we need to learn. And not only that, friends, another one more interesting thing which I got to learn about him is that what he said is that he did not join any classroom coaching. He took just online mentorship or online mock test. So what I would say is, whoever is watching this video, wherever you are in this India, wherever you are in the village or remote corner you are preparing, just you need the focus on this examination, and keep your determination and focus on this IAS examination, and prepare well, friends. Surely you have maximum chance to clear this examination. We'll again meet in the next video, friends, and thanks for watching.